this video, I'm going to teach you how to highlight and contour like this. Okay, this is the first time I ever tried to do a talk through. I really don't like talking. But I wanted to do something on contouring and highlighting that people will understand because I use different products and I don't know if people really know what I be doing in my videos. So I want to go into detail explaining what I do. I already did some simple eyeshadow makeup and liner and my brows, and I concealed them already, but I haven't primed my face or anything. Excuse me. For starters, I want to start off with talking about the products I use. When I do my face, I always use corrector concealer, highlighting powders. I contour. Sometimes I contour with like concealer or foundation around my face, or sometimes I just use powder. But these are the products that I use on me. I usually use the matte or the dewy, but I'm out of the dewy is what I really like. So this is just 355 Maybelline Fit Me, and I like it, so I use this often. This is just the regular one though. It's not a dewy finish or a matte finish. That's the other one they have. I use that foundation. Concealer, I use several different ones. I don't know where it's at right now, but I usually use MAC Studio Finish. That's what it is, NC45, and I use that under my eyes. For my eyebrows, I use this black opal. It's a concealing foundation. I love this. I use this on my face too. For highlighting, I use two. I use this Pure Mineral Concealer from Ruby Kisses in the color Golden Honey. And then I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. And sometimes I change it up and I'll use Toffee or Cool Tan if I really want to highlight. And the one that's closer to my skin tone is Toast. So these, not all at one time, it's just what I use. Then my foundation I use if I contour with foundation, I will use this liquid foundation from BH Cosmetics. I hope I'm holding this up in the frame. Anyway, and it's in the color Espresso, Deep Espresso. I think that's what it is. I'll use this. And highlighting powders that I use, I will use Ben Nye most of the time. But if I want like get a little darker, over the summer I really use Topaz. I've gotten back to these. Sometimes I add them together and use them, but either one. And then like for my setting my face, like setting my foundation, I'll use Nutmeg, or I'll use a powder foundation like this one's True Match in the color Cocoa C8. That's for me what I would use. And lastly, I have these. Well, this is in the color. It's a Clean Color Airy Minerals Loose Powder, and it's in the color Cocoa. It's really dark, so I use it for like contour my cheeks, and I really like it. And here's another. I'm trying to show everything. I'm dropping stuff that I will use, and this is something else I will use. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, I think that's how you say it, and medium deep. It's a bronzer. I will use that too to contour my cheeks, and it smells like chocolate, so it's really nice. Oh, and another product is in my little palette. It's the MAC Blunt Blush. That's what I originally used for like contouring when I first started doing it, like, and I still really like it. But those are the products I use to highlight and contour. To highlight with a powder, like not concealer wise, I will use the Airy Minerals Clean Color in Champagne on my cheeks. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It's like strobing, I guess you'd call it. And then I'll also use this Ruby Kisses All Over Glow. And this is in the color Bronze Glow. I love this thing. I use it as a blush, but I also use it as a highlight powder on like my nose and everything. For dark girls, this is like the best. I have another one I use, but this one I've been like religiously using. And if I'm not using those two, then I'll put this on like after my foundation or before. It's like it's the Hard Candy Glow all the way, little infused with 24 karat gold glamazon bronze face and body luminizer. It's like a liquid, not a liquid, like a lotion. So I'll put it on with like my foundation and everything. And I think that's all the highlighting products I use. And then I use for blush. This is like my all-time favorite. I will always use this. It's my favorite. It's a red. It's called Red Vino by Milani. And it says it shapes, contours, and highlights. And I have one that you can actually use that as a highlighter because it's got little flakes. I don't know if you can see it, of like gold in it. But it's like the perfect color for dark skin. So that is what I use to highlight and contour and blush. But as far as like color correcting, the only thing I color correct is like my acne scarring. And I'll use this LA Colors Cover Up Stick, and it's in a corrector orange shade. But for other problems that you might have with your skin, you can use, let's see, I think this little contour book has some colors in here. Yellow, if you have like dark circles and stuff and you're not that dark, I guess like fair to medium skin, you can use a yellow instead of orange. Green concealer is for if you have like red bumps or anything, or just red areas like on your skin, you can cover it with green. White is kind of for highlighting. And I forgot what the purplish pink was, but I'll probably put that in the description because I can't think of what it was right now. But that is what I use to color correct. On me, basically, it's just orange. And I do it under my eyes and like some of the scarring areas of my face. And so to start off, I'm going to show you how I do this, how I contour and everything. Starting off with my foundation. And like I said, this is in the color 355 Maybelline Fit Me if you're interested in purchasing it. Now, typically when I do my foundation, I will use a beauty blender to do it. But I do use a foundation brush, which kind of looks like a paintbrush. I don't have one over here instead. I'll use one of those. Or I'll use a stippling brush. And a stippling brush looks like this, which I'm probably going to blend this out after I use the sponge with both. So I use both of those. When I'm doing this, I really don't use. See, and this is kind of like how I'll be testing to see if I need to. If it majority covers, I won't use it because I don't really like a lot of caked on liquid because I use a lot of caked on powder. I guess if that makes any sense. I'm going to put it under my eyes like so. Blend that out with a beauty blender and never use it dry. Right now this is damp. I always use it damp or spray it with a setting powder. Not powder, setting spray. If you have like a thick mustache or you just ain't had a wax on your mustache, you can put orange on there and it'll cover up the same way. Going back in with my foundation, I cover up my entire face, lightly covering those spots that I put the corrector on, because you don't blend out this concealer onto my face. And a stippling brush is meant to be stippled. It's like patting, because it's really called a dual fiber, because it's white hairs and the black. It's two different types of fibers. It's time to go in with a powder that is the color of your skin tone and set everything that you just did. I know it sounds crazy because you're going to put makeup on top of it, but it's like it smooths out the edges and make when you apply your concealer much easier. You're going to take your highlight and concealer. This is close to mine. Probably I call this about 2 shades lighter than me, or 1. And you're going to make a upside down triangle. You don't have to use this brush. You can use like a little concealing brush, but I'm just using the brush that came with it. Doing this, I'm going to show you how I make my nose look small too. Take this when it starts coming out from the side of your eye and drag it to the side of your face. Make a line. And do the same thing on the other side. This is if you really want a skinny nose. I like a skinny nose, so I do this. You're going to take and drag that into the side of your nose like that. And if you're not sure, see I highlight my upper lip. If you're not sure where to highlight, wherever the light is hitting your face, that is what you highlight. The features you want to bring forward. The features you want to bring back, like the hollows of your cheeks, where you want your cheeks to look fleeky, that is what you contour. If you have a really big forehead, do not contour your forehead. You will make your head look bigger. Your forehead look bigger. I don't have a big forehead like that, so I contour I highlight the center very small. And it's straight down the middle of your nose, and don't forget the tip. I have very prominent cheekbones, but if you don't, you can draw a highlight line from here, your ear, down to here, and leave that open for contour, and it'll create the illusion that you have cheekbones. For the sake of the video, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. like that. With my beauty blender, make sure you damp it with a spray. And on the edges, blend out the edges first. And take your time blending, because if your makeup's not blended, like, it's just ugly. You look stupid. And you look like you out of makeup. Now, usually I'll stop right here if I'm in a hurry, but if you really want a more prominent highlight and you don't want to use highlighting powders, don't do both of these at the same time. And you can take your lighter concealer, probably I would take Fawn, and I would do underneath my eye again. But that's if I don't want to use highlight powder. I always do. Before you set your under eye, make sure everything is blended out. You still have your line right there. Everything's blended. Then take your banana powder or whatever setting powder you want to use. You don't have to necessarily use Ben Nye. You can use e.l.f. highlighting powders, Rimmel Stay Matte, or just a lighter color foundation and set your under eye and your nose and so forth. When I do it, I have to pat out some on the table, and I use a makeup beauty sponge like this. You can use your beauty blender, but I just always use these because I have them on hand. And you're going to press into the skin, and it doesn't have to be neat. I'm glad I got foundation on my legs, because you're going to dust away the excess product. Okay, once you have your powder put on, this is starting the baking process. They'll let your makeup sit, and it draws up the oil on your skin. I guess that's what you would say, and mattifies it. So if someone likes matte makeup, you would probably skip highlight and powders so much. Like, after you do this, you would probably just leave your face matte. But I like highlighting. To contour, I'm going to take that darker foundation. You can use a dark concealer, but I like this foundation for contour. I'm going to draw a line beside where I put the concealer on my nose. This is going to do your nose contour for how skinny you want it. And always remember to do the tip. And contouring, you can take it up to your eyebrows. I know that sounds crazy, but it looks good, trust me. Then I'm going to take the back of that sponge again and put some on the sides of my forehead, down the hollows of my cheeks. See, I can find them without even doing that, because I just got all these bony cheeks like that. And then don't forget your chin. And this is the basics. Some people highlight their cupids, their contour their cupid's bow out. I'll do it for the sake of the video, like this. Anything you just want to send back. Then you take your beauty blender, Going back in with my brush I used to put my foundation color on, I'm going to blend out my entire face. I'm starting with my contour. That's not set. Keep that in mind. I did not set it yet. And then going in on my forehead and nose, then now the lip and the chin, and the sides of my cheeks. But I have a special brush, if I can find it, for my under eye. It's shaped like a cone, and just brush away all that product that's itched. And now with all that product blended out, it's time to contour with powder. I use this special brush for my cheeks. It's flat. It's a contour brush to get the hollows of your cheeks really well. And today what I'm going to use is a mixture of my chocolate Soleil and my Airy Minerals. Starting with my Airy Minerals. Okay, after I blended out my eyeshadow a little bit more, I added a little highlight. You can actually do this with your highlighting powder too, to the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm going to take my All Over Glow by Ruby Kisses and a giant fluffy brush. And exactly where the light hits my cheek, from like this area to around here, I am going to put my highlighter on the high points of your cheeks and a little bit close to the side of your face. This gives you that glowy, bronzy look. Start off with a little product. If you're scared you're going to overdo it. Me, I feel like I bathe in this stuff because I like how it looks in my pictures. For my nose, I take a smaller brush that's fluffy and I go straight down the center of your nose. This helps blend out your contour as well. Go back in with another one is I go back in with Champagne, my Airy Mineral. Because it's like a golden glow and it's a loose powder. It's very, very pigmented. If you have deep pores sometimes or like acne, highlighting with a highlighting powder will bring that out. And if you don't want to bring that out, you might want to skip that step or don't go so heavy. And with the Milani blush, this is the last thing I do, is I'll add on this blush. Using my Real Techniques, this is the buffing brush. And very lightly highlight to your brow bone and your inner corner. Using my chocolate bar, I'm going to use caramel. It's the golden color, and highlight under my brow. And I really think butter pecan and coconut cream is what this is for. Coconut cream is the matte one. Butter pecan is like a shimmer. I think that on my lashes off camera and give y'all a little detail of what they are, because I'm excited about these lashes. But this is how I contour and highlight my face and do my foundation. And I wanted to talk about the lashes I have on. They are from Bonafide Lashes. And guess what the name is? It's the Keezy Lash. Like, I have my own lash name. And when I say I like these lashes, like, I'm not just saying it because they're mine, but they look natural. They have mink lashes. They have Remy and 3D lashes. And everything is handmade minks. I'm going to list everything in the description. And if you use the code KEEZY for the holiday season, you can get 15% off. Yay! So definitely check them out and check out this style. Because, like, when I say this lash is comfortable, like, it's comfortable. And, like, usually when you put on lashes, you know, you have to, like, bend them a little bit to get them to fit the natural shape of your eye. I did not have to do that with these lashes. It's like they already were bent. They just literally sat right in place. Like, right in place. All I had to do was just cut the little sides where, you know, it has extra little pieces. Other than that, it was perfect. And this is not the packaging. This is the packaging I got because I got them early. They are on pre-sale right now. But definitely check out Bonafide Lashes on Instagram. And the website is bonafidelashes.bigcartel.com. Check them out. And definitely use the code KEEZY. This hair is my Eugenia Shea hair. I've been wearing it for about a month. It still looks new. It doesn't tangle. I'm talking, I will sleep. I think I slept in this hair because I was sick. I didn't comb it. I didn't wrap it. I didn't wrap nothing. I just slept for 2 days because I had, like, I guess sinuses really bad. But my hair, next time I combed it, just straight through. Like, I want to dye it, but I don't know what I want to dye it to. So when I figure that out, I definitely will do a video on it. And I'm probably going to, like, curl it for the holiday season. But for right now, I've been wearing it straight. And it's still, like, yeah. Get you some. Tell them Keezy sent you. And what I have in is Indian loose wave. Yeah, so definitely check them out. Check out Bonafide Lashes. And the lip color that I have on is from my boo Black China. And I had this in my other video. It's Hot Cocoa, her liquid lipstick. I still have to go back and get some more, but definitely check out this lipstick. It's super pigmented. It's not sticky. It's thick and it's shiny. It's not matte. I really like it. Only thing though, I don't know the color. I just thought maybe it was different from what it was when I seen it online. I thought it was a little darker, but I can deal with it with a lip liner. That's what I have on now. It's MAC Chestnut. And that's pretty much it. So check out Bonafide Lashes. They can get on fleek like this. Oh, and my bottom lashes, I don't know if you can see it really well. They are fleeking. Because I just started using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Definitely get you this. Even if you don't want to spend that much and get a little like this. keep that brush. Oh my god, I don't know if it's just the brush or the how the product is, but it's like the best mascara I ever used in my life. I want to try their real, but for right now, I'm stuck on this. Get you some. This better than sex. No, I'm just kidding. But get you some. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I didn't film the eye makeup. I will get to filming more makeup. I just been super busy trying to finish with school, and I finally talked in the video. So yeah. And thumbs up if you like it. Like this video, comment, subscribe.